So there's one thing I don't often like to do when it comes to content here on the channel, and that is actually refilm videos. And I've had to do that twice today. And it's not because the videos were wrong. It's because we've already started to make these moves and have made significant advances to the upside. And when it comes to Shiba Inu, you guys have seen the charts today. We have already started this breakout. We have made the move like we talked about earlier. And what's interesting is in the latter video, I was going to be talking about this massive Memecoin comeback. And this may, in fact, already be starting. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more here. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So first of all, Shiba Inu currently is sitting at 4015. It is, in fact, broken out. We're testing some resistance levels currently. This is a great sign for Shib. This is exactly what we've been talking about, where people have complained time and time again, oh, nothing's happening. Guys, it's starting to happen. And this is all coming off of the news of the strategic crypto reserves. And this includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Solana, and XRP. All right. And there will, in fact, be more to come. Now, I'm not ready to say that Shib is going to be part of this yet. I've actually had some people asking me in my Discord about this. And I think that Shiba Inu needs to make some further advancements in this market cycle, needs to continue down this path of gaining holders, which it's been doing a very great job of so far. And then we can start having those discussions a little bit later on. But what's interesting here is I want to highlight a little bit of an excerpt from this video. Again, this was going to be, Memecoin's down 68%. It's a massive comeback about to ensue. And I want you guys to listen to this very closely. Just looking at Shiba Inu in general since December, believe it or not, it's actually doing a little bit better than the overall Memecoin market. When we look at Shib's retracement here, it is currently down, let's see, about 59% or so, despite the overall market cap of Memecoins in general being down about 68%. All right. So what Miles Deutscher said is even after such a large drop, they are still one of the largest sectors in crypto at $57 billion. He said Memecoins are here to stay, but we could see some more pain in the coming months. I don't think that's the case, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why that is. So now one thing I alluded to further on in this video was actually sentiment, because sentiment has been the biggest thing that we've been waiting for in terms of meme coins in general. They're a very sentiment-driven asset class, so Shib tends to perform its best when sentiment is high, when capital is flowing freely, when there is, in fact, excitement in the crypto market. And what we are starting to see is exactly that. Now, this was a post by Crypto Rover as well. I touched on this in the video, but what it said is market sentiment is at extreme lows. Retail is flushed out. This is the best moment to buy Bitcoin. And in the video, I talked about this being the best opportunity to accumulate assets in general, because when retail is fearful, when people are freaking out, that is when we get some of the best discounts. And what tends to follow those moments is retail excitement, retail boom, people flowing back to the space. In fact, one of the biggest things we've been waiting for, is retail capital starting to flow back into the space. Well, that is an ugly red candle in terms of USDT dominance, which is good for retail driven assets. That is exactly what we've been talking about. We've been talking about the fact that USDT dominance looks incredibly toppy. And look at this, we drop back down to February 24th levels, and we are now prepping for a potential boom to the downside, meaning that capital is going to start flowing back to assets throughout the space. Now, why this is in fact so important is, again, retail-driven assets are the ones that are going to thrive when mass adoption is taking place, when you do have retail outside the space actually starting to flow back in. Now, because of this post surrounding and an announcement surrounding the crypto reserves, retail optics just got a huge boost. Sentiment just got a huge boost. And when does adoption take place? It takes place when the charts are in fact pumping, which they are right now. This is exactly what we wanted to see. This is exactly the preparation for Shiba Inu to make these massive moves to the upside. Now, again, I'm not saying this is going to happen today. I'm not saying this is going to happen over the course of a week. Remember, this is a drawn out process. There's still a lot of things that are going to impact the crypto market as the week goes on. The tariff news, the crypto summit, the jobs report, all these things are still weighing heavily on investors' mindset. But the biggest thing we want to do is trigger those people outside the space and start to make them flow in. The table is set right now. This is exactly what we needed to see. And things are going to get better. That's the crazy thing about this, right? We're at 4.66% USDT dominance. That's still a far cry away from the lows that we were seeing all the way in December and actually even earlier in December. That was all the way back. No, it was December. in December, right? Things will continue to drop off. We will continue to see new capital flowing into the space. And where does retail focus? Where do the people coming into the space for the first time really focus on in a big way? Meme coins. They look at what are the cheapest assets in the top 10. You know, in fact, during this time, what I thought was very interesting was that Shiba Inu is actually making a little bit of move to the upside here. It did, in fact, flip Toncoin. Great sign. Back up to number 18, technically number 16 overall. I don't count stables for those that have followed me here on the channel for a long time, but everything is working out perfectly. And what we are about to see is a big boom across the crypto market. But where things get, again, really exciting is when you have an asset that has had incredible fundamentals, that has had incredible conviction. It tends to boom the hardest when retail adoption is the highest. Both of those waves are about to hit, and guess what falls under both of those definitions? Shiba Inu. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.